farmers lit log, guiding lost children home, giving coins to the widows. But at night, he will always return to the river. Sometimes, villagers saw him standing at the bank, speaking softly into the water. Does he belong to us or to the spirits? The people wondered. Envy slowly crept into hearts. If his mother is rich because of him, they whispered, then what about us? The richest man in Umuyi was Chief Okonkwo, a man whose barn was full but whose heart was empty. He watched Mmirimma rising wealth with burning eyes. One child cannot feed a river and a woman like this, he scoffed. There must be a secret. One night, he sent hunters to follow Mmirimma. They watched as the boy slipped into the river like mist and vanished. At dawn, they dragged Nwanyoma before the elders. She is hiding spirit wealth, they accused. Her child belonged to the river. We must own him for the village. The elders hesitated, but hunger for wealth is louder than wisdom. That evening, they seized the Mmirimma and chained him to the ancient Oji tree at the village square. Tell us how to command the river, they ordered. Mmirimma only cried. Forcing the river will drown you, he said. They beat him. That night, the sky cracked open. Rain poured without pause. The river roared. The ground split. 3 houses sunk into the earth. Crops drowned. The people screamed for mercy. And one Oma cried through the rain and threw herself to her son. They did not know you were still a child of flesh, she cried. The river rose high, fierce, alive. A voice thundered from its depths, return what is mine. To save the village, Mmirimma was unchained and carried to the river bank. The waters demanded payment not with gold, but with what was given and returned. Nwanyoma understood. My son was once yours, she wept, but you gave him back and healed me. Do not take him again. The river was silent. Mmirimma stepped forward. Mother, you cast me into the water with tears. The water raised me with riches, but I was always your child first. He turned to the river. I will return, but give my mother peace. Let the village live. Let greed die here. Nwanyoma screamed, but the water opened. Mmirimma embraced her one last time. The tears fell onto his face and became pearls. Then he stepped backward into the river and vanished. The storm stopped instantly. The village survived, and the wealthy calabash beside Nwanyoma turned to dust. Years passed. Umuyi rebuilt. Nwanyoma lived again in poverty, but not in sorrow. Every evening she sat by the river bank, speaking to the flowing water. Sometimes